Hey y'all, let's do a quick review on this big twist yarn. Hey y'all, I hope you're doing well. So today I want to do a really quick review on this big twist static and reverb yarn that I purchased from Joann's Fabric. So if you're not already following my channel, what are you waiting for? I try to do yarn reviews, I do giveaways, I do patterns, I do all the things. So subscribe and don't miss out on any of the fun. But as I was shopping the other day, I came across this big twist yarn that was beautiful and I just want to share it. So if you're not aware, the big twist yarn is like the Bret Hart Super Saver yarn from Joann's Fabric. It's on that same level of value. They call it their budget yarn, but I think that valued yarn sounds a little bit better. But it's a really nice acrylic yarn in most cases, and it's really soft and it works up really nicely in a lot of different projects. So I went ahead and picked up the reverbed and the static yarn, which I'm going to discuss with you right now. Okay, so looking here at the back of the label, you can tell that this is a 5 bulk yarn, and it tells you the type of hooks or knitting needles that you want to use. The colorway for this is simple. It's just greens. And as you look at this yarn, and as I show it to you, you'll know exactly why they just said greens as the color. I love the label. I love the fact that it allows you to see how much you need for each project. This is 131 yards, and it's 100% premium acrylic. So such a pretty yarn, very nice, soft to the touch yarn. Now if you guys, hey, you wouldn't know this, but green is my favorite color, and so to see a yarn that has every single green available is super cool. You have the emerald green, the Kelly green, lime green, olive green, just beautiful, beautiful. The strands are made up very much like just a woven strand, if that makes any sense. Like, they're not tightly wound together. So my suggestion would be is, while it works up great the first time, this is not the type of yarn that you want to rework a project. Like if you have a lot of issues and you have to pull it out and start all over again. I didn't get that vibe from this yarn when I had to do a couple of reworks on a project I was working on. It does start to fray a little bit. So while it's really pretty and really soft, you don't want to get into reworking projects over and over again because it will tear. The yarn will tear on you. So this is kind of how it looks when you work it up a little bit. Do you see how all the colors just transition really, really nicely? So pretty. So I will have this project, it's not complete, on my channel if it's not already there by the time you see this video pretty soon, okay? But I wanted you to see how it works up. So pretty. And the yarn, like I said before, is really soft to the touch. It's not rough at all. It doesn't feel like a standard acrylic yarn, which is really not fair for me to say because acrylic yarns have come a very long way. I felt some really nice acrylic yarns that are very soft and everything. So let's head to the website. So here on the website here, this is Joann's website. Of course, I didn't want to buy all the yarns, but this is just giving you kind of an indicator of the different colors, and they're kind of true to color. What you see on the screen there really does look like what they have in the store. So this one right here is the greens that you just saw, and it looks very true to color even in person. Okay, so let's look at the reverb really quickly. Now I have not worked a project yet with this one. I do have something in mind, but I haven't put it together quite yet. But this one is bigger. You have 311 yards as opposed to this 131 yards. But guys, remember, they are a different weight. One's a bulk yarn. Okay, same price point though, guys. This is a 4-weight yarn, so that makes up for why it's a little bit more. And then again, you have this cool little label on the back that gives you an indicator how much you need for your projects, and I think that is a great selling point for any yarn company to pick up. So that's the static yarn, and this is the reverb. Now the cool thing about the reverb is, while the static yarn comes in 12 colors, this one comes in 8, but apparently it's supposed to work up in like an animal print. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. I have not worked up anything with it yet, but I think it's supposed to give you like that animal vibe, which is super cool. As you can see here on the screen, the differences in the strands. The green, the static yarn, is a little bit, like I say, looser, and the threads are not as tightly woven together, whereas with the reverb, you can kind of see the structure of the yarn. So there is that. I'm so excited to work with this one. I cannot wait. Again, like I did with the other ones, these are the colorways. You get 8 different choices, so I'll go through them. You have the cool blue, which is really pretty there. The gray mix, which is very pretty. Hunter green, This one right here I really like. It's called Pink Brown. So pretty. Retro is also really neat. I can see that in a cool cardigan. This one here kind of one I purchased, the tiger stripe one. And the last one is teal blue pink. So all of these colors are beautiful, and as you can see right now, these are on sale for $4.99, so not a bad price, because again, this is their valued yarn. And Big Twist is just coming out with a whole lot of different varieties. So if you're in the store or you don't have access to the store, check them out online. Great yarn, I think. So far I really like the colorways, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Bye y'all.